And on the top side, this is the house that we just saw collapse. It's still going up pretty strong. So the fuels are burning, what's left of them. But it's already spreading across the street. And look at all this brush. This is a citizen trying to save his home. I'm going to do too much with the hose. All this brush has been sitting for a very long time. It's very, very, very dry. Just a little tingle ain't going to do nothing with that hose. You can see, very smoky. Fires coming up. I'm trying to save this house. These houses here. Sorry. It's alright. Very smoky. Everyone's moving pretty calm considering they're losing their homes. House that we just saw collapse. There's another house just over here, also burning down. I want to get a little closer, but I don't know how comfortable I am crossing the street right here because the power lines will keep dropping. So I'm actually going to go for it. But I'm going to leave the camera on so everyone can see just what it's like walking through real fire. The heat is insane right now. Trying to speed up because it's pretty bad. A lot of smoke. A lot of smoke. What's left of these houses? Fire is shaking while I'm walking through a very dangerous area. Firefighters doing what they can to save this home. Power pole's starting to fall right now as we speak. Crossing some lines, I'm going to get back to something a little safer. The top of this house went to ashes. It's really hot over here. These are all the houses we were watching go up. When I first got here, the first that we were seeing, this house was still here, just starting to catch on fire, completely gone. This one was fully engulfed when I first got here, and these other two were just starting to catch fire. One wasn't even on fire yet, and the fire has ripped through and completely dropped them. Crews here trying to do what they can. They got this one house going in the middle. It's kind of spotty, like embers. This one obviously caught from the roof. It didn't catch from the backyard, it looks like. I'll go check in a second. The ground's all burnt right here. Fire crews. And again, really, really thick smoke right now. I'm going to go on the backside and see what we can see. This is the backside of that house that's just on fire also. I figured it might have come up from the back like we were showing before the neighbors were worried about, but it didn't come up from the back. The back of the house is still intact. I'm guessing an ember somehow caught the roof and caught the front of the house on fire, so it is possible if we could put this out, but I really don't think this house is going to make it. They just don't have the resources here. They have one engine, about 3 guys. There's so many houses like this, they just can't keep people everywhere. This one's probably going to go. Last look at the street here. I didn't make my way in my car, which is just on the other side of all these burnt houses. I'll be back later tonight to show you more stuff. I'm going to record the walk around as I close this out. So this is the house they saved. Windows are all broken. It's on the other side of the fire. So they're really close. Just a few feet. This house, when I first got here, was just getting started. The front deck was on fire. Nothing inside the house was going, but it completely went. And like I said, the firefighters, this is all soaking wet. Broke a lot of the windows, but their house is saved. They'll have to replace some windows when they get back. But with a wood pile underneath the wood deck, they're very lucky they kept their house. If you don't recall, folks, these houses were completely going up when I first arrived here. These steps were all black. The car that I scared the crap out of me a few times right here still burning to bits, but fire isn't stopping anyway. Right now with these winds, it's kind of dying down a bit, but I'm on the side of a ridge. When I was at the top, it was still pretty windy. A lot of these homes are bad, could be bad because it's starting to come up that backside I was showing you earlier. As you can see over there, way over there, it's kind of hard. That's a firefighter spraying that blue house I was showing you before with the basketball hoops. in the back that lost all of its paint. The house next to it's almost out. Can't see it from here because of the smoke, but there is a firefighter standing right there with the hose. There you go. You can see it spraying the side of that house there. See, they're able to save the side of this house, although it needs to be repainted on one side and needs maybe some new wood, but the house is saved. These people will have a home to come back to, unlike a lot of their neighbors.